These three are the absolute worst practice mistakes that I see most frequently made. We're going to show you in today's video what to do instead. If you're doing any of these three things at the range, you're wasting your time. Hi, my name is Justin Klambala and I am the founder of BreakingBogeys.com, where we are transforming people's games to play the best golf of their life. We help people break 100 for the first time, break 90 for the first time, or even break 80 for the first time. If you haven't done so already, head to BreakingBogeys.com and see the transformations that we are making with people every single day. Okay, let's jump right into it. Mistake number one, people hit the same club over and over and over again. If you ever hit a club more than 10 times in a row, you need to switch to another club. Think about it. In golf, we don't hit the same club over and over and over again to the same target. We change clubs all the time out on the golf course. We hit a driver, then we hit a hybrid, then we hit a chip shot, then we hit a putt. So things are switching all the time out on the golf course. So why are we always hitting the same club over and over and over again? The problem is that you're developing a dependency that you're going to be able to hit this club until you groove it correctly. See, what people think is that if they hit a golf shot over and over and over again and can groove a great swing, they'll most likely use it out on the golf course. But what the problem is that your swing starts to depend on these 20 to 30 to 40 different swings that you're hitting right before it to hit this amazing, great golf shot. You can't really groove a great golf swing. You need to be able to hit the shot on command when you need it. So what do I suggest doing instead? Switching up clubs often. And an easy way to do this is to just play a golf course in your head. So go play a course that you know really well in your head. Hit the driver, but then put the driver down. Where did that drive put you on the first hole of this course that you know really well? Maybe you have a hybrid in your hand. Now take out a hybrid. Hit the hybrid shot. Did you hit the green? Did you not hit the green? If you didn't hit the green, maybe grab your wedge out. Hit a chip shot. Now, this is where you can take this drill to the next level. If there's a putting green relatively close, take a ball, take your putter, go over to the putting green, drop the ball somewhere on the green, and go do your putting. So you can play the hole out from the start of the hole all the way to the green just on the driving range. And doing this exercise, you'll probably play 9 holes or even 18 holes less than an hour, maybe even less than a half hour if you're doing it for 9 holes. So this is such a phenomenal tip that will help your practice be so much more efficient. Mistake number 2, golfers do not have measurability in their practice. So they're kind of just randomly hitting shots on the range. They kind of dump a bucket of balls and they just hit chip shots until it feels good. Doing some type of measurability. So an example would be if you were doing a chipping drill, dump 10 balls out and just put a pile of 10 balls and chip to different targets each time. So hopefully your chipping green has maybe 2 or 3 or 4 different flags and change targets each time. And of your 10 balls, how many of them ended up on the green? And then each time that ball gets onto the green, you give yourself 1 point. And then you can give yourself a bonus point, so 2 points for a ball, if the ball ends up close enough that you think you could make the putt. So if it's within gimme range. So a perfect score would be 20. All 10 balls ended up within a gimme range of the 4 targets that you're aiming at for the 10 balls that you're hitting. Or maybe you have a low score and you have 5 points on the score where you hit 10 balls and 5 of them missed the green and 5 of them ended up on the green. So somewhere between there, I'm sure you're going to fall. But what's great about this is you're putting some type of measurability around your actual practice. So instead of just hitting balls until it feels good, you can actually measure whether you're getting better at that particular skill or not. And then to be a really great practicer, to really see results, you would write down that score, and then the next time you come back, you would do that drill again and see if you can make another personal best. So adding measurability to your practice is such a huge key to playing better golf. And then mistake number 3 is that people do not hit every part of their game. They usually spend the majority of their practice on full swing. But there are so many different parts to the game that you have to hit to become a well-rounded golfer. So my suggestion is to use the 1/3 rule. What's the 1/3 rule? You spend 1/3 of your time on full swing, 1/3 of your time on short game, which is chipping, pitching, and bunkers, and then 1/3 of your time on putting. If you do that, you will make sure that you're hitting all the aspects of the game. So if you have an hour to practice, you would spend 20 minutes on full swing, 20 minutes on short game, and 20 minutes on putting. If you have 2 hours to practice, 40, 40, and 40. If you only have a half hour to practice, 10, 10, and 10. But make sure you apply the 1/3 rule so that you're hitting all parts of your game. Don't just practice one part of your game over and over and over again, because I promise you it will not add up to better results. So those are the 3 mistakes. If you can improve those 3 things in your practice, I promise you you're going to become such a better golfer, and your practice will actually make you a better golfer. Most people trying to get better at golf do not have a plan. If you're searching for a plan to help you get better at golf, head to breakingbogeys.com. We put all of our students through a step-by-step process to help them play the best golf of their life. If you're looking for a plan like that, head to breakingbogeys.com and we'll get in touch with you.